Prince Harry was overwrought in the lead-up to his wedding to Meghan Markle and needed acupuncture to stay calm, an updated book has claimed. The couple tied the knot in a huge ceremony at St. George's Chapel in Windsor back in May 2018, with millions of people around the world tuning in to watch. Meghan wore a gorgeous dress by Givenchy, teamed with the Queen's beautiful 1932 diamond bandeau tiara. And according to one of the new chapters in the unauthorized biography Meghan, a Hollywood Princess by Andrew Morton, Harry made his feelings clear when the tiara could not be made available for Meghan's hair fitting with her stylist. He writes, "The prince, who needed acupuncture to stay calm in the run-up to the wedding, was overwrought when the chosen tiara could not be made instantly available for Meghan's hairdresser Serge Normand, who had flown from New York to work on the hair fitting. The Queen's formidable dresser Angela Kelly, who is the guardian of the Queen's jewelry, is said to have informed the irate prince that certain security protocols had to be adhered to in order to access the priceless piece. A source revealed that he was told, they are kept under very tight lock and key. You can't turn up and demand to have the tiara just because your hairdresser happens to be in town." Harry would have none of it, telling anyone who would listen, "What Meghan wants, Meghan gets." His ringing phrase did her no favors. Andrew adds that this led to Harry, rightly or wrongly, suspecting that the old guard at the palace did not like Meghan and were deliberately trying to make life difficult for them. The updated book comes as Prince Harry prepares to release his own memoir next year, which will detail his time in the royal family. The book is expected to hit the shelves next year, the same year that the Queen celebrates her historic Platinum Jubilee. He has been secretly working on a memoir for nearly a year, and it has triggered a tsunami of fear in royal circles. In a statement confirming the book, Harry said, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think." Richard Fitzwilliams, 71, has shared how the Sussexes' multi-year production deal with Netflix is not only a money spinner, but is a symbol of the couple's wider suspicion of broadcast media. The public relations specialist claims they only agreed to their landmark interview with Oprah Winfrey back in March because they had total control over it. He shared, "I think the control was pretty total in the Oprah Winfrey interview, for CBS," he says. "She was on their side and knew what message they wanted to put across, just as I think they knew what the questions were going to be. They were going for emotion and had an initial favorable response in the places where they wanted it. I imagine they will expect more of the same with Netflix, and that deal will, of course, make them a vast amount of money as well," he added to this week's Radio Times. Meghan and Prince Harry stepped down as senior members of the royal family at the beginning of last year, and they have since moved across to Los Angeles, where they are permanently residing with their two children Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, 2, and newborn Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor. Since then the couple have discussed the difficulties they faced while being active working members of the monarchy, particularly during their landmark interview with Oprah Winfrey back in March. Lady Colin Campbell, a royal author, has previously weighed in on Meghan and Prince Harry's claim that a member of the royal family made a remark on Archie's skin color before he was born. She insisted the royal family are in no way racist and said there were no concerns over Meghan's biracial heritage. Lady Colin claimed, "No one is the guilty party in terms of racism. There were no concerns about Meghan's color." In the interview with Oprah, the Duchess had claimed there was a comment from an unnamed senior member of the royal family, about how dark her son Archie Mountbatten's skin may be. She told Oprah, "They were saying they didn't want him to be a prince or princess, which would be different from protocol, and that he wasn't going to receive security. This went on for the last few months of our pregnancy where I was going, hold on for a second." According to Meghan, the decision for Archie not to have a title, nor security, was made in tandem with concerns and conversations about how dark Archie's skin might be when he's born. Buckingham Palace spoke out in the days that followed and said issues would be addressed privately. A statement added Harry and Meghan would always be much loved by the family. Prince William also told reporters the royal family was very much not racist.